Welcome to a very messy games room. Just having a bit of a sort out really, and I've come across this. I forgot I had this. I got given this for moving a fish tank. My good friend Paul on the back wheel, and yeah, totally forgot I had it, and I just tried it out yesterday, and it does work in a fashion. However, as you can see, I've stripped it down now, but I'll try and show that. It's got what the power point is. Can you see that? Crack solder joints where the AC adapter plugs in. You can probably see that. Yep. So I'm gonna reflow that, get some flux on there, resolder it, reflow it. Circuit board, PCB's all grimy. I'm gonna stick this in the dishwasher. I know Paul's done it before in the past and it's come up with good results. So I'm going to stick that in the dishwasher. In fact, I'm going to stick the whole casing in the dishwasher because it's all a bit scruffy. Got the old shield in here, all this comes out. And amazingly enough, it's still got the red tab on the side for the Mega CD, which is quite a rarity. So yeah, I'll stick this in the dishwasher, clean it up, resolder the AC adapter, and we'll retest it afterwards if that sorts it out. So just a quick video, and yeah, see you in a bit. So I'm going to have a go at soldering this MegaDrive 2, and I've got a few other projects planned. So I need a soldering iron. At work I've got a gas powered one, but it's a little bit brutal, to be honest with you. So I've gone out and I've bought this high quality, 100% high quality, temperature adjustable soldering station off eBay. Now these go for around, I think about 45, 48 quid at Maplin's. But I got this bad boy off eBay for the grand total of £15. So I'm going to do a little mini unboxing, and if you're interested, that's the model number, ZD8906. Hopefully this is all in shot. It's quite hard to get this filmed. I'm using my Amstrad table. So let's have a look what we've got. Now for 15 quid, obviously I'm not expecting anything spectacular. And it's a soldering iron. So there we go, that is the soldering iron. Now I went for this one because it came with these tips. You could swap these tips out for different ones, and there were quite a few others that you couldn't do that. That obviously goes in there somehow. Am I going the right way? No. Yes. No. There we go. We're in. Boom. So yeah, there we go. Soldering iron. It's adjustable. 160, 300, 500. I've got a little pad there. Bit of water on there. I bought myself some. What else have I got to show you? While I'm here, I've got my flux pen, which I've not used for ages. Hopefully it still works. I've got my solder sucker, cheap and nasty. So let's plug this beast in, and we'll have a go at trying to solder that cracked solder joint on the MegaDrive 2 PCB. Right then, so the soldering iron is now warming up, and it stinks. It really does smell. Just been downstairs and brought up the PCB. Put a little bit of zoom on the camera, so I don't know if that's going to affect the quality. But that's your MegaDrive PCB. Decided not to put it through the dishwasher in the end. Was a little bit worried about what it could do. However, I did put the casing through the dishwasher, and yeah, it's not fantastic. It's got rid of most of the grime, but just wants a bit of a fettle now with some baby wipes, bit of WD-40 on there, and yeah, it should bring that up nicely. So let's have a look at this crack soldered joint then. So it's got all this, like, looks like flux or something on the board. So what we'll do is we'll get a bit of flux on these joints first. I'm not sure if this pen's any good or what. That beeping noise is my laptop behind. Yeah, it's not fantastic, this flux pen. Probably dried out a little bit. There we go. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a go with this soldering iron. Now, I don't claim to be a professional at soldering. I mainly do soldering with car electronics, car wiring. So, bought myself some cheap solder, bloody hell, cheap solder, Silverline. So the stuff I've got at work, it's vintage. So I thought I'd treat myself to a fresh solder reel. So that's that. So probably one of the worst videos I've ever shot. Now I'm not sure whether to heat the solder up and remove it and put some fresh solder on there. I think I am actually. I think that's the best bit. So, is that warm? Right then, let's have a go at this, shall we? Let's see how good. Hopefully we're in shot. I've probably got my head in shot. It should be warm enough. I'll have to turn it up a little bit. In fact, let's just turn it up full whack. So give me a benefit of the doubt. There we go, we're off now, we're off. That worked quite well actually. Reload. Reload. Frank will be barking because he thinks someone's doing it. Brilliant. Right, it's not fantastic, but I think that's good enough.
So now, put a bit more flux on that. And we'll get some fresh solder on there. One, two. Right, let's do that one a little bit more. There we go.
Oh yeah. Make sure that's not touching, it looks fine. And obviously the big test is solid as a rock. Solid as a rock. So I think that's been a success. I'll clean this board up a bit more, let it dry, stick it back in the MegaDrive, and I think we'll test it. Okay, so I've just hooked it up. Genuine MegaDrive 2 AC power adapter. RGB SCART lead. Just give it a quick clean with the baby wipes, dried it down, and then used a little bit of WD-40, aka WD-40 if you like to pronounce it the posh way, and just sprayed that on, just wiped it on with a bit of kitchen roll, let it dry a few seconds and then buffed it off, and it's actually come up quite well. I mean, you probably can't see the scratches, a few little scratches and marks on there, but it's come up reasonably well. So, shall we try it? And there we go. Didn't think it was going to come on then. So yeah, Sega Mega Drive 2 resurrected. Not really a big fan of the Mega Drive 2, so I'll probably move this on. So yeah, thanks for watching. This is the Ron Cocker.